Welcome. My name is Robin. I'm a certified financial planner and a certified private wealth advisor, and I make my living servicing many of America's top financial families. Today, I'm going to talk about 3 lies I see all the time on YouTube about money and wealth. And I'm going to break down exactly why they're not true and how potentially to make them a reality. Let's get into this. So, the first financial lie I see all the time on YouTube is lies about passive income. It's very tempting. It looks great. You don't have to go to an office, you don't have to have a boss. You can earn income while you sleep. All the bells and whistles, all the things that people want out of a career and out of their lives, complete freedom and autonomy is found in passive income. It often comes in the form of information about real estate passive income or dividend passive income. So, passive income is very real, but it's out of the reach of the vast majority of Americans. And let me explain why. In order to have passive income, you have to have assets to invest. You have to buy a house. You have to buy stocks, mutual funds, bonds. Okay, buying these assets may be within the purview of some people, but the vast majority of people don't have the money or resources to go out there and buy the assets in the quantities that they need to in order to have passive income as their income source in their lives. For example, a family that needs $10,000 a month to live, you're not going to get that off of one real estate investment and $1,000 stock and portfolio. That's more like three, four, five, six real estate investments and a portfolio of 1 million or more. If a person had the capacity to generate that much wealth where they can invest $1 million or buy 7 rental properties, they probably wouldn't be all that interested in passive income. So that's a big financial lie right there. Passive income is not attainable to the vast majority of people, and to the people it is attainable to, you have to invest a vast amount of capital in order to be able to live on the proceeds of passive income. How can the average person make passive income work for them? The advice I would have as a financial advisor is start early. You're not going to own 10 homes by the time you're 20. That's just doesn't really happen, but you could own 10 homes by the time yet you are 50. So I would say if you want to go the direction of creating passive income for yourself, start early in creating the main vehicles of passive income, which are stocks and securities or in real estate. Know that it's going to take time to reach a level where you can live off of passive income, or have a goal, you're going to supplement your current income and keep your 9 to 5 job while you are building your assets up to develop passive income. Getting to the part where you can basically just quit your day job and live entirely on passive income, that takes a long time. It may take 20 or 30 years, or it may never happen. So for the person who's just starting out and wants to make a living or supplement their income on passive income, I would say start early, expect it to take a long time, and keep your 9 to 5 job while you are building these passive income sources. Next lie I see all the time on YouTube. If you just bought one less latte a week, you could be a millionaire. That one always gets me because it blames the American public for not being millionaires versus taking a bigger look at the system of capitalism that we're currently in. I understand the primary point. It's essentially saying if you put a certain amount of money, let's say, I don't know, $10 a day into an investment account over time, and when I say time, I mean 20, 30 years, you will become a millionaire. It doesn't address the bigger picture of why people aren't millionaires. For example, if I work with a client, average family who are bringing in average income, it doesn't address that they have health insurance, but even outside of the health insurance premiums that they pay, they have to pay an additional $12,000 every year of medical expenses that are not covered by their medical plan. It doesn't address the 30 grand that the family or the person has to put away every year so that they are not eating cat food in retirement. It doesn't address the crippling levels of student loan debt that many people have and are constantly paying back. Even though they paid back the principal eons ago, they're paying the interest. Those are often the bigger issues that are stopping people from creating true wealth, not the latte that you enjoy every morning on the way to Starbucks. I would say there is balance. You don't have to live an aesthetic life of a monk, but you do have to make some change. One thing I tell clients all the time is that wealth is built in excess. Where there is no excess, there is no wealth. If you are living up to the hilt in your finances every single month, it's impossible to create wealth. The third lie I see all the time on YouTube about money: anyone can become a millionaire. Well, that's not exactly entirely true. Outside of sudden bursts of wealth like an inheritance, winning the lottery, selling a company for a very good price, there's a few ways that people can become a millionaire, but it's two things, and I tell clients this all the time. Becoming a millionaire is time and it's compounding interest. If you're short either on one of those two things, it's probably not going to happen. For example, if someone starts when they're 20 and is very consistent about it and gets a good rate of return, sure, they can become a millionaire. If you start when you were 50, you get a fair rate of return, it's going to be much, much harder, if not impossible, simply because there isn't enough time left in order for compound interest to do their thing in order for you to become a millionaire. For example, in U.S. retirement savings, you get to do a catch-up savings at age 50, which means you can contribute more money to your retirement accounts than when you are younger. This is a decent policy, and this is to help people who are closer to retirement save more money. Oftentimes, you have a higher salary in your 50s than you had in your 20s, and you can put aside more money for retirement, and the government wants to give those people who are 50 plus that opportunity to catch up. In my mind, the flaw with that is there's limited efficacy of money that you put away in your 50s in terms of compounding interest for retirement. You're better off and receive a bigger boost by putting away more money when you're in your 20s for retirement savings than when you're in your 50s. But I still encourage people who are in their 50s to take advantage of the catch-up payments. But I really do encourage people who are in their 20s and 30s to do everything they can to invest and to save, because they have time on their side. And time is the most valuable asset they have. But that window of opportunity of time closes very quickly in mid to late 30s, and then it becomes very, very difficult to create what you need in order to reach millionaire status in this lifetime. There you have it. 3 lies that I see all the time on YouTube and how to fix it. If you found this information useful, please like, share, and subscribe.